then when you look at some of the details of the bill that's before us and realize the far-reaching effects of those policies, you have to scratch your head. Now, certainly, the idea of earned release time for prisoners is not new. It was discussed during this session, but every time it was discussed this session and last session, we were told this unequivocally. Earned release time will not apply to violent offenders. Earned release time will not apply to violent offenders. And by the way, we were told that different from just good time being what we had in the past, by virtue of breathing, you receive time off from your jail sentence. Our prisoners would have to earn it. They'd have to proactively go out and sign up for maybe a high school equivalency test or drug counseling or other kind of counseling or community work. So they actually earned the time that was going to be taken off their sentence. And that these people would only be nonviolent prisoners. Today, however, in the bill that's before us, we learn a whole different story. We learned that that provision does not just apply to nonviolent offenders. It can and will apply to violent offenders. In fact, violent sexual offenders. In fact, pedophiles. Because under this bill, pedophiles will be allowed to have time taken off their sentence. Not for some proactive program they agreed to, not for graduating with a high school diploma or participating in counseling, but just for good time. For being a good boy or girl and staying out of trouble while you're in prison. And for that, violent offenders will have their sentence reduced. That's what's in this bill. Is that what we thought we were going to do on January 5th when we took that oath and we heard that governor from that podium? Is that what we thought? Is that what we signed up for? Is that what the people who elected us to come and do their bidding for them? Is that what they thought was going to happen? You know what you got to ask? Is that what you thought was going to happen? Did you ever think today you'd be voting on a bill, 289 pages, that include release time for pedophiles? I didn't. We have 16 more days to this session, and from what I understand, 3 or 4 more of these implementers. We have a chance to do it a better way. Let's start today.